Look, this is an infinite fountain. There are several bottles. He pours water on top, and now the water keeps spinning endlessly, like a fountain. You think this works without a motor? Let's test it and see. I got the bottles here that we're going to use for the project. Do they go in this position like this, huh? 4 bottles must be arranged this way for it to work. I'll grab the first one and make a hole in the center. This hole is for inserting a straw. Check the straw's thickness to avoid making the hole too large. Look, I think this will work. Here's the straw I'll use. Let me check if it fits. There, it went through. See? It goes all the way down like this. It needs to reach the very bottom of the bottle, just like this, okay? I'm going to close the cap tightly here. Now, I'm going to take this bottle here. I'm going to make a hole down here. That's where this same straw will go through. You need to make one hole at the bottom and another at the top. I'll explain to you in a moment why this makes perfect sense to work, man. I really hope it works out. An endless fountain that runs without a motor, it looks like a nice home decoration. You could always make it look better, right? This is just going to be a test. I'll do it like this. It's going to be hard to hit that hole up there now, huh? It's not going to be a very easy task, is it? Now it's going to work, huh? I'll see, hoping it's the right size. It'll fit. This thing is hard. There you go. I did it. I'm going to get another bottle now. Make a cut right here like this, see? And just take off this more rounded part of the bottle. This will be the funnel where the water will go. It'll fall inside, so it'll catch here, more or less. So this other straw, it will have to come here, see? I think I can even cut a piece of it too. Let's measure the size here. This straw, it has to fall in there, and it needs to go a little inside the bottle. I'm just going to take a little bit off the bottom here, and then I'm going to make a hole here in the middle where it will go in. This thing here works completely through atmospheric pressure. This is going to be the complete assembled system. Water enters here, then flows down the straw to the bottom, sealing this bottle completely. So the air pressure inside here will increase. This pressure will push the air and the water, in this case through this little tube, to the other bottle. Since this water moved here, the pressure inside will also rise. The pressure has to go somewhere, and the only place is up here. So the air will go up through here and come out in the bottle that's lying down. In that bottle lying down, there will already be water inside, about halfway. So the air will start to fill the bottle from the top, pushing the water down. Where is this water going to go? It can't go out here. The only way out is through this small tube. It will rise here, fall back down, and repeat endlessly. The water cycles down, turns, and spins here infinitely. We'll test it to see if it works. I'll grab the last bottle and make a hole here too. I'm going to have to use this other straw because I'm out of thinner straws. Here, the straw will only go down a little bit. And on the other side, it has to come up to the height of the other bottle. So it's going to be about here. Now then, I'm going to make a hole down here where the other straw will go in. And this whole system has to be done really well. Because if there's an air leak or a water leak to a place that wasn't planned, as you saw in the drawing, there's no way this will work otherwise. The only way for this to work is if it follows that pattern we saw. But as we've seen in other projects, there's always some energy loss somewhere. There's always a chance that even if we do everything right, it still might not work. Because sometimes the loss that happens in the system as a whole makes the system not work. That's where the fake videos come in, and today you'll see if this one is just another. I need to make a hole here to connect both at the bottle's bottom. Here's the funnel. Should I make a hole in the cap? We always keep the caps because they're good for us to work with. Its plastic differs from the bottle, making it better for holes and gluing since it doesn't shrink. So we keep the caps for these projects whenever possible. I'm reopening the hole here. Just a reminder, if you're a child, don't do this at home. Ask an adult to do it for you. I'm going to put it here. Look, all done. That's the system. Now, for it to work, you need to completely seal all the holes we made here. There can't be any kind of air leak. So I'm going to do it here, and I'll be right back with this thing ready to show you. All done, everything sealed. Look, it turned out perfect, just like the guy did in the video. Nothing different. And now, for us to fill it up, it's like this. Look, I'll come here. I put water in this bottle. I have to cover a few things here so it doesn't leak. I think just this one is enough. Let's fill it up. Just leave a little bit without water. Up to here, like this. I'll close it and then flip it over. So far, nothing has happened since we haven't filled the top yet, which is needed for the system to work. And now it's the moment of truth. Will this really work, man? Testing in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pouring water. Oh man, look at this. Check this out. Look, the water's coming out here. See, there's nothing. Just this. No motor or anything working. The water is coming out here, but how long will it last? The water level is already dropping. Let's see if this keeps pumping water. This one's filling up too, see? Do you think it'll last? Could it really be infinite? I trust you, okay? Go ahead, it's going down, and it's done. Look at that, man. The system does work, but only until the water up here runs out. Once it runs out, the water won't return or be refilled here. So this isn't infinite energy. Basically, the water that was up here is now down there. It's simply the action of gravity. By combining gravity with air pressure, we can make this work, but eventually it runs out. If you like this kind of video, follow us for more.